Hey there, brothers. This is DMaC here with an entirely new game for you guys today. I'm going to be showing you the Wasteland 2 Director's Cut, which was released about a month ago. Some of you guys will remember the first Wasteland game, released back in, I think, '98, which was actually the original post-apocalyptic RPG. Led to games such as the Fallout series. I know, absolute very favorite game in the world right now is Fallout 3. Fallout 4 pre-ordered, can't wait. The guys from the original Wasteland project and some of the guys from the original Fallout project got together and they were like, let's do something pretty badass. And they made this game. Got quite a large backing on Kickstarter, and here we are. This will be a two-part video. I'm going to show you guys the character creation aspect first because it's going to take a little while. And then I'm going to show you guys some of the gameplay mechanics to start. If you guys would like to see a full walkthrough of this game, you know, of the main campaign, obviously, the side quests are just be too much going on. If you guys like to see a walkthrough of that, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and we'll definitely provide you guys with that. So let's go ahead and get started here by clicking on New Game. Blah, 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 blah. Who cares? That autosave. I haven't played too much this game yet. I was just demoing it to see if the content was below triple X and that kind of shit. So I haven't really gotten too far. I don't know too much what I'm doing yet. Okay, so when you first get started, you'll get to squad creation. You create a squad of up to 4 Rangers, and you can either use the default squad or you can create your custom squad. You could select an existing Ranger, which can be the pre-made Rangers that they're already in the game, or you can actually make your own Rangers, and if you complete the game with them, they get loaded in. And that doesn't matter how you complete the game. I know there's an Easter egg where you can kind of, you know, make a big boom boom, and that counts as completing the game, and it actually took my original squad and put them in there. So we're going to go ahead and start by just creating a custom Ranger. So you can select your gender, name your Ranger, decide how old they are, and there's no limit. I can go all the way up to 99 years of age, as you've seen there. You pick their religion, if they have any. So my first character, we're going to go ahead with none. You can pick what brand of cigarettes they smoke, if any. And you can pick their ethnicity, which quite a few here. Asian, Arabic American, Native American, Russian. So, and you can also write their own biography. The custom appearances for your characters, there's not too much that you're capable of doing. There's only a few hairstyles and a few outfits to put on them. But with doing your own biography, and you can also make your own custom conversational portrait. You either can pick one of the pre-made ones. You can upload your own, and it explains here. You take a 256 by 256 JPEG or PNG and put it in the My Documents Wasteland 2 DC Custom Portraits folder. And you can put that there, or you can click take snapshot right here, and it of course uploads that image off the character itself. So we're going to go ahead and use this one here, which I had taken previously, and we're going to make one of the STARS teams from Resident Evil. Now you guys know that, you know, there's all kinds of how-to videos on how to make this character or that character, like Fallout 3 or New Vegas. And I myself actually made a how to make Albert Wesker video for New Vegas, which I think I did pretty good on, but it took hours of fine-tuning. Here, all I have to do to make Albert Wesker is make this guy look a little bit like him. So, get some blonde hair in here, no hat. Get a set of sunglasses, because there's a face with sunglasses. Get the torso I like. I'm going to go ahead with an armor. Let's see here. I'm going to make this base. I have portraits of each character taken already that I have made previously. We're going to base the characters off of those portraits, so it'll be a little easier to get them made. Is that it? I believe that is it. You can even pick your backpack that you want on, you know, and the clothing that you put on your squad has nothing to do with their stats. That's all just aesthetics. Packs everything. So I'm going to go ahead with the legs. We had... Where are they? This particular set of pants. Skin tone. Lighten him up a little bit. Size. 1, 2, 3, 4. Confirm. You can also randomize them if you just don't care what they look like and randomize them. So write the biography. We're not going to write a biography to save time here, but you can see this kind of looks a little bit like Albert Wesker. His name is Albert Wesker. I can completely write this character's biography, so essentially we can have our very own Albert Wesker in less than 10 minutes. It's just absolutely amazing how simplified the character creation process is, but by allowing you to write your own biography, make your own portraits, what's the word I'm looking for here? Precise, I suppose, that you can make your character without making him precise. You know, it's hard to understand, but it's also very easy at the same time. So you go through here and you get to their stats, and you combat stats, blah 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 blah. You have, just like the other Fallout games, you have your attribute points. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put 2 into strength, speed, and awareness. We're going to put 1 into awareness and 1 into coordination, and maybe 1 in charisma. Nah, Wesker's pretty smart. 1 in intelligence. We have all these different weapon skills that you could pick, and it's very interesting how they work weapon skills. When you're putting these points in, you want to start with your primary weapon, so it'll put that skill on top. So I imagine Wesker using some sniper rifles, and then obviously handgun, and when he gets in the pinch bladed weapons, we're going to go to the knowledge skills, and the knowledge skills are what your character knows for skills. So like in Fallout 3 you had lock picking, repair, that kind of shit. You essentially have the same thing here. You have safe cracking, lock picking, demolitions, that kind of thing. Wesker did a lot of work with computers. He was also a scientist, so maybe he gets to be field medic and surgeon. Makes sense. General skills. Well, we have some general skills too, and these give you some bonuses like speech, special speeches that you can have with people. Customizing weapons, that kind of thing. So we're going to go back here and actually take these points away, because Albert Wesker is definitely a smartass, and he's definitely a leader. You don't fuck with him. Then you come here and you can select a quirk. The quirks for your characters, they're not perks. There are perks in here as well, but the quirks are essentially a perk that you start with that has some form of drawback, and each one's different. So fainting goat, you get pushed back in combat order if you faint, but if an enemy scores a critical hit, you have a 35% chance of fainting, so they miss. Manic depressive, attributes change randomly by plus or minus 1 every 10 to 15 minutes. You can see where that'd be beneficial. Your skills could go up, but the next 15 minutes, that could be down. So each quirk has something good about it and something very bad about it. Or you can just select not to take one, which we will go ahead and not take any for these characters. They're all going to be very well balanced. I'm going to get good old Chris Redfield. Change portrait. And that was the Chris Redfield that I had created. And we'll go ahead and we want to confirm that. Age, I believe I had him at 25. Ethnicity, American. Religion, Christian. Customize his appearance. Let's see here. That hair looks correct. Still had that head on him. Torso. He had that armor. Hey, actually, that's how I had him. That's fairly good. Okay. Skin tone is good. Size, we'll put him at 1 bigger too, because Chris Redfield was a pretty meaty bastard. Once again, we're not going to write a biography. We're going to go ahead and distribute our skills. He was fairly strong. His coordination would have been very high because he used a lot of guns. I'd say his charisma, well, we'll put 1 point at coordinate, put that at 4. He was fairly fucking lucky. There's so many times he could have died. And he was also fairly aware of his surroundings. However, he was not as quick as he could have been. We're going to go ahead and give him brute force, which will let me punch down shit. He's going to be a hard ass. He did a lot of weaponsmithing. If you play some of the older Resident Evil games, you find that out, actually. Let's see, I feel like he'd be more of a shotgun kind of guy, handguns, and he was trained in bladed weapons. Once again, no quirk. We're going to create our good friend, Barry Burton, because everybody loves fucking Barry Burton. Barry Burton. Barry Burton was like 30. He was older. Religion. He's also going to be a Christian. Smokes none, blah, 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 blah. That. Go here, we'll change this. Oh, we want his head, so he gets the beard, and we also want his hair a little different. That's good enough for me. Torso. Oh, right there's one we want. Legs. We'll give him this one because it has a large handgun, and Barry Burton was noted for large handguns. And we'll put him at standard size. It sounds about right. We're going to go ahead and confirm. Go ahead. Barry Burton was most noted for using handguns, so he will have a handgun skill and bladed weapons. Knowledge, we're going to have him be our demolitions guy, our repair, and lock picking. Nope, toaster repair. There we go. General skills, he won't have any of those. And, oh, gotta spend my attribute points. He would have had a higher coordination. I'm thinking that pretty well represents Barry Burton. So let's go ahead. And our only female, Jill Valentine. Change portrait. I could have sworn I had saved a portrait for her, but I guess I didn't. Customize our appearance. We'll keep that hair, head, torso. That's good enough for me. Legs. I do believe there's like a bluish digital camo looking set of pants. That's what we put on her. Oh, that'll work. Skin tone's fine. Size, we'll have her a size smaller than everyone else because she was very petite. We'll also make her 25. These are just roundabout ages. I actually am not sure about their ages. Wesker, fairly certain about. Just made him a little younger, like what he would be back at Stars. Okay. Go ahead, and she's going to be a little quicker. She's smaller. She's going to be a little more intelligent and charismatic. Her coordination. I think she'll be pretty well off by making her there. That works for me. Skill points. Let's go ahead and get her skill points. She would have used a lot of submachine guns, handgun, bladed weapons. She will also be our lockpick, our safe cracker, and our field medic. General skills, none. Okay. And there we have it. Oh, we forgot to go here and change our portrait. We can take a snapshot. We can rotate to get it where we want it. That looks good enough for me. So we're going ahead and confirm that. Go back through here. And there we have it. We have our characters created. So in the next video, we're going to go ahead and get in some gameplay. I'll skip through all the clunky dialogue at the beginning so we can just get right into some gameplay, show you guys the mechanics and how it works. It's definitely a fun game. I just wanted to show you this shit quick. That way you can see how in-depth your character customization is. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, brothers and sisters.